Once the storm does make impact and landfall, we will go out, survey the most damaged areas, and provide assistance where it's needed most.
Right now, all eyes on Florida as the Sunshine State bracing for the arrival of Hurricane Helene. The storm expected to make landfall as a major hurricane. And we do have a live look at Hurricane Helene right now. You can see it here. This storm expected to make landfall tomorrow evening.
There are a number of people in the path of this powerful hurricane right now who've actually got connections directly to us in the capital region. Some who are vacationing down in Florida, visiting Disney World, we're told. Others told us they just moved to Florida and are experiencing their very first hurricane.
Well, Steve, you managed to talk to a few of them to see how they're doing tonight.
A mandatory evacuation has been ordered. Please leave this area.
Where we are, there's a lot of evacuations along the coast area from St. Petersburg right up into the Panhandle in some cases due to storm surge.
It's been raining on and off, not too heavy, but we're supposed to get some more heavy stuff tonight from what I get.
Former New Yorkers now in Florida and bracing themselves for the impact of Hurricane Helene.
We actually just sold our property in the Catskills and moved here. We've only been here since January.
Ron Cadju and his wife tell us they're staying put and hunkering down for what will be their very first hurricane.
Something different down here than upstate New York is they actually have sandbag sites where you can either fill your own or come in and get sandbags if you think that will help around your property. We're in a good spot to stay put. Most of the evacuations that are occurring right now are those right along the coast. Of course, any mobile homes or RV parks or anything, they're suggesting people go to the evacuation shelters here.
Ron and his family aren't the only upstate New Yorkers staying put. Devin Schurer grew up in the capital region. He recently moved down to Florida about an hour outside of Tampa.
Everyone's just stocking up on supplies, water, getting gas, making sure they're all set.
Devin doesn't think the current path of Hurricane Helene will make a direct impact in his part of the state, but he's still expecting some problems.
A lot of wind damage, power probably going out in a lot of areas, a lot of flooding I'd expect with a lot of rain coming.
Many in Florida say the most unsettling thing about the hurricane are the unknowns and just how long it might take to get back to normal after it passes through.
Our biggest issue where I am mostly is the chance of a power outage. Because a power outage here will shut down the water treatment plants, which means that there's no sewer system to pump the sewage out. To be very careful with water use if you lose power for any long period of time.
So the state of Florida is pretty good at planning for these types of hurricanes. They get power crews from all over the country that kind of swarm on that area, descend on them and make sure that when there are power outages wherever, they can send as many crews as possible to get people back on so you don't have contaminated water as we can see.
What a mess that would be.